do some videos on cortisol because cortisol sucks, right? Of course, it's a necessary evolutionary hormone in the sense that it activates our sympathetic nervous system. It puts us into fight or flight mode, or I think for the women, a lot of times they lean into tend and befriend mode, right? And there are some differences in this stress hormone and how they affect men and women. Now, overall, the net truth is that stress is bad for both men and women, but and men actually have an elevated response and responsiveness to cortisol, okay? It has longer impacts on women, right? Women have more depth in their emotions, more negative emotions, more variety in their emotions, and stress can affect them very negatively, especially on this physiological level. So you want a man who they've shown, for example, in tennis players that the best tennis players are ones who have low cortisol in this high cortisol activity, right? A competition, etc., increases cortisol, but cortisol suppresses testosterone, and testosterone is also needed to get ready to have mental acuity, physical agility, competition, dominant structures, all these types of things. So you want to assess, you want to make sure that you are going for a man who puts himself in what is empirically high cortisol situations, but can have low cortisol responses, driven typically through having sufficient testosterone. His cortisol won't suppress that testosterone. So you want men who do challenging things, but can be calm and steady through those things. So make sure you're recognizing that.